Well, good Saturday morning, everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm, and I just finished feeding the chickens, and we had 2 extra roosters in there today, so I had to make a decision which one was the normal one that stayed in, that one or that one. So that one, since it's so much bigger, you can tell the difference. The one that's in the pen is a lot smaller than the one that free ranges. But I was over here kind of looking at where I had planted my grass, and if you look real close, you can see the green shade coming up. So it all germinated. Thanks for Brooke helping me put some hay down to help it hold in place. And last night came in, and I didn't lock the chickens up before I left. I fed them and went in there. It was about, I'm thinking close to 11 o'clock, and the door on the coop was open. The chickens were out and about, and it just, things didn't seem right. So I walked over there to close the door. And to my surprise, yeah, we caught us a slithering. So I seen it up in there. It's looking for eggs, and it was funny because it went straight past the little porcelain egg and was just scouring each one of the nesting boxes. So yeah, it was late, and I probably wouldn't have killed it, but you can see Maggie's over here still thinking it's alive. So it was pretty good size. It curled all up, even though it was out straight last night. And yeah, it was a pretty good sized little snake. And he kept curling around the roosting bars. But I'm going to go get rid of it. I think it's just a rat snake. But and I did not want to walk out in the woods to dispatch it, because I knew it would just find its way back. This is the kind we typically find in there, big and long, and she's still afraid of it. It's dead, man. It's dead. But I'll stretch it out. I hate touching them. Maggie, no. And just show y'all. Maggie, no. How big of a snake it is. And usually where there's one, there's 2. So I don't know exactly, since I left the door. Leave it alone. I don't know if it just came in over the door. Maggie, no. No, leave it alone. You don't need it. But we're going to go get rid of it. And I got to finish. I haven't fed Dutton and Mama yet. But as you can see, yeah, I did kill it. Cut its head off with the shovel. Look at her. Don't mess with it. But I'm going to go throw it out in the woods. And if she wants to get it from out there, that's fine. But yeah, I hate that they're getting up again in the chicken coop. Look at her. She's so funny. That one looks like it was getting ready to shed. But yeah, she was trying to help me get it last night. It's dead, Maggie. You need to leave it alone. I'll go throw it in the woods. So let me go get it thrown out there, and I'll be back. So I just decided to hang it over the fence. You know, that old wise tale that you put it over the fence. It's supposed to bring grain. And we did that. And I was just walking back and look, and noticed another mulberry. So there's 2. There's this one and the one in the goat pen. And I'm glad we didn't cut it down. But I'll have to keep an eye on this one to see if it fruits. I haven't noticed any fruit on this one either since I've been here. But I haven't really paid attention because I really didn't realize that's what it was. And I still need to cut that little sprig of a tree down. And my piles out there, burnt down some, but it needs to be burnt some more. So let me get over here and take care of the animals. But yeah, now I have to watch for Slytherins in the chicken coop again. So maybe I should make sure I close the doors. But anyway, I got in there and didn't have anything to get it and had to come back over here in the greenhouse and get the snake grabber. And then the thing down at the bottom locked up and I had to fight with it. And I mean, now we're approaching 11:30. I think I got back into the house at like 15 till 12, and I was like, yeah, this is way too late to be messing with some daggone snakes. And I've always, when I come down here, make sure I check around the door, because there has been a snake, a little garden snake, or gardener snake in here. I think there was a black and green one last year, and all he wanted to do was get out of the way. But let me get these guys fed, and they're all doing good, except they've knocked over their water. They've knocked over their water again. They're getting big. They're getting all their feathers. She's very protective, very protective. And I came in here and put diatomaceous earth on everything, and something, that lettuce was doing so good, and something came in, and I see a worm right there, and pretty much annihilated it in one day. So I made sure I put diatomaceous earth on everything else. Squash plant is loving it in here. Cucumbers are slow. Those tomatoes are doing good. These tomatoes are doing good. Those pepper plants are doing good, which I'll have to thin them out and those. So yeah, I need to get these planted in the dirt somewhere out there, but gotta clean up more of the garden now. So let me get these little guys fed and give them some fresh water, and I'll be back and I'll show y'all what the electricians got done yesterday. So I got these guys fed, and neither one of them really were hungry. They just decided, but Dutton decided he wanted out, so I figured I'd let him out for a while. And Mom says, come on, let's play. Let's play. There's them two. Maggie's still out and about. But yeah, we'll just leave that snake on the fence. And it's supposed to rain today anyway, so maybe we'll really get lucky. But we're going to leave them alone, let them play for a while. And they're so crazy. I love to watch them play. He wanted out this morning. Usually he stays in there and eats, but he wanted out this morning. And apparently Mom wanted out too, because they're having a blast. They're having a blast. The goat thing. But I'm gonna go finish getting chores done. I'll keep an eye on them, let them stay out for a while. They're gonna be doing this for a while. Get my buckets put up, and we'll walk up into the house, and I'll show y'all what the boys got done yesterday. So we're upstairs in the loft, and I wanted to show you what Josh and Ryan from Steiger Electrical got done yesterday. So I do believe all the blue are going to be for three-way switches, and then running the wire for any other lighting, the puck lighting, and then I think that's for the ceiling fan. So all that is for the puck lighting, from what I'm understanding. And then it runs to the switches. Same thing here. Lighting, and yeah, I don't see anything for Ceiling Man. But then again, may just tie into these. And then run it over to the switches. And then you follow it back around, and it's going over and going downstairs to the panel box. So, bless their hearts, it was hot up in here, but if you can see, he's got everything labeled, which is great. And you can see that it goes back down to the panel box. And this is running over here to the switch, which is marked for 2 lights, and just like he has it. And then this is the feed, which is then going over into this, I think this is where the 3-way, I don't know if he's labeled them. No, oh, yep. For the 3-way switch. And then a feed. Anyway, he's got it all wired up. They've got all the electrical wire for the loft done. And then we came in, he put another, we're going to have a light there. And then we're going to have a sconce here, just so we'll have lighting on the steps. And he put me another receptacle here because we got to thinking, if these lights aren't on, then I can buy the switch plates, which I already got, that have a little night light on them. So they'll stay lit all the time. When it gets dark, they'll light up. And there's 2 on the stairs. One going to be, where'd it go? I thought there was going to be, one down here, and then one over here. That way is slid up going to the bathroom. And one of these will be a motion sensor on it. And you can see where they started running down here to the switches, and through here getting ready, and you can see where the wires are pulling over there for the breakers. But yeah, they put in a good day's work yesterday, just pulling wire, pulling lots of wire. And I went and got some temporary bulb, I don't know, socket things that we can wire in when they get the wires here. And it looks like he's marking some stuff. And yeah, they still got to run for both the boxes and the switches. So yeah, they're moving right along. But they're going to put me in some temporary lighting until I get the ceilings and stuff done, and they come back to do all the trim out and hang the fixtures. And they're going to put me in some receptacles where I'll have power in here. So when I get to working, I'll have power and I'll have light. So I think they're going to put me a light up there and a light probably in my bedroom. So we'll have lights. I'll have lights. So if I want to do some work in the nighttime when it cools down, can do that. My aunt has a friend that they have a sawmill, and she's going to talk to them about seeing if they have any rough cut 1x6s, 1x8s, 1x10s, 1x12, because that's what I was going to put, stain them and put them up on the wall, and various different sizes to make it look rustic. So we'll see if that comes through. And then the plumber, okay, the electricians, let's go out here where it's cool, because it's a little warm in there, even with a couple of windows open. So the electricians, I think I told y'all already, should be finishing up, not this coming Monday, but the following Monday at the latest. Look at the chickens up on top of the building down there. Crazy thing. And then the plumber should be coming that week. That there's a rooster. That the electricians are finished. So electricians have all the room. They don't have to work around anywhere, and the plumber doesn't have to work around anywhere. And then after the plumber finishes, and we're thinking 3 weeks out or a month out, the spray foam installation guy will be coming. He got me put on his schedule yesterday, and he said he was busy for the next 3 weeks, which works perfect. And yeah, I gotta get us put in on his schedule, and we're gonna get the whole inside spray foam insulated, and very reasonable price. And I'll bring y'all along for all of that, well, as much as I can, because I know I can't be in there when he's spraying, but I can show you what he's doing and stuff. And yeah, and haven't heard from the guys that are supposed to be coming and fixing this. I don't know. I need to call them, I suppose. Actually talk to one of them and see what's going on. And yeah, and I'll you know, keep y'all in touch with everything, how everything is progressing. And I'm still having problems loading my videos, but y'all can see they all kind of got uploaded at one time. It's just the internet service out here, my cell connection. And Dutton going and trying to check out the chicken. But I got another project that I'm going. My aunt, mother and I went over there last night, played cards with my aunt, and then my other aunt and cousin came, and we played cards. So my aunt had another commode, which she had taken out. The only reason she took it out is because it was a shorter one, and as they get older, because she's a year or two older than Mother, maybe just a year, they like to get the high ones. So I've pretty much cleaned it all up, and I got to get the tank. I got to get the tank off because number one, these are leaking, and number two, y'all can see that flange in there is cracked. So it's all been cleaned up. That's what I've been working today. Cleaned everything up, and those daggum brass bolts, screws, whatever you want to call them, they're ridiculous. So I got to find a bigger screwdriver, and I've already sprayed it 2 or 3 times with WD-40 to loosen up, but it has to come off. They have to be replaced because they're leaking. When I filled everything up and cleaned it up, I did see that they were leaking, so I need to do that. But yeah, everything's been cleaned up. Looks like new. Pulled off the seat, which I'll probably sand it down and repaint it. Do something with it. But everything's clean, so I set it up here, so it's a lot easier to work with it up here than it is on the ground. And then Mother, we pulled one out of Mother's house that's been sitting there waiting for me, and I've got to go up Mother's and check on her dogs after a while, so I'll probably load that one up too. So yeah, and thank goodness I know that tank. I'm thinking I won't run into the same problem with the corrosion here. But anyway, I'll keep spraying the WD-40, and I might, if I can't get it loose, can get my... Yeah, I'm thinking I can get the multi-tool in there and cut it, but it's got to be replaced. You can see that the flange right there is cracked. But there's Camo. There's Blessing. And she's doing good. I mean, she walked over here, and now she's just kind of resting. She's not doing a whole lot. But I know she's not feeling good, because when we went over to take the diesel back to Vicky that I went and got for a tractor, she wanted to fight Junior. So I knew she wasn't feeling good. Look at her, silly girl. But anyway, they've been somewhere. He's got little cockaburs all in him. And she's just resting. There's Maggie. Anyway, if y'all like the content, hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, come on over and subscribe. If you have, we appreciate you more than you know. And hit the notification bell. So every time we upload a video, y'all be notified. Looks like somebody's been putting some chemtrails up there today, trying to hide under the clouds and disguise what they're doing. But yeah, cloudy day. Supposed to get rain. And hopefully no more of them daggum slitherns I'm finding. I mean, the ones that I found before, the chickens didn't even pay no attention to them. That one, those chickens didn't want to have any part being up in that coop with that snake. And then when I was trying to pull it out, oh yeah, they were all coming out of there. But I knew something was up when they were all outside on the ground. I mean, they were still in their enclosed area, which wasn't enclosed. That's probably how snakes slithered in there. I don't know. But they were down on the ground inside, not up on their perches. Not there. I think the rooster was up. A couple of roosters were up inside the coop on the top roost, but the hens pretty much cleared out. And then they kept clearing out once I got a hold of that booger, because that booger kept, like I said, trying to wrap around one of the roosting poles, and I was like, it was a little fighter. Them suckers are strong when they wrap around. But anyway. Hopefully we won't have any more get up in there. And I mean, I had left the door open when I left. They usually put themselves up. We usually don't have any problems. So yeah, that won't be happening anymore. Anyway, hope y'all have a wonderful Saturday. And looks like they're all going to be doing okay. And y'all just see what that rooster knocked my solar panel off of my fence charger. Anyway, let me go fix that. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Hope y'all get some relaxation in. Hope the weather is good where y'all are. I know there's supposed to be another outbreak of storms coming through next week. So y'all stay safe. We're going to try and stay safe. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Here comes Maggie checking it out. See y'all.